You'd think a movement for prison reform would lead to, I don't know, less shocking outcomes? But history said, plot twist. Let's rewind to 1764. An Italian philosopher, Cesare Beccaria, drops a bombshell book on crimes and punishments. He argued, maybe torturing people isn't justice. And it wasn't just Renaissance rambling, it was revolutionary. Beccaria argued that justice should be rational, proportionate, and humane. Executions? Too brutal. Torture? Unjust. Punishment, he said, should fit the crime, not serve as medieval revenge porn. It was enlightenment on paper. The man basically fathered the modern justice system. His ideas spread like wildfire across Europe and even inspired Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. France started limiting capital punishment. Other countries began rethinking what justice actually meant. And then, America stepped in, not with abolition, but with innovation, deadly innovation. The United States, instead of doing away with executions, decided to make them more efficient. Enter the electric chair. Humane, they said. Modern, they said. Gruesome? Oh, absolutely. The first electrocution was in 1890. A man named William Kemmler, from Buffalo, New York, became the unlucky test subject. The irony? The electric chair was invented by a dentist/engineer, also from Buffalo. The execution was supposed to be fast, but instead, it was botched so horrifically that reporters described the smell of burning flesh and smoke rising from his body. Clean and painless? Try barbecue horror show. But the US doubled down. State after state adopted the chair. Why? Because it seemed less savage than the noose. Optics, baby. The chair looked modern, civilized, even though it was basically lightning in a wooden box. And here's the ultimate irony. The electric chair was born from the same Enlightenment ideas that were meant to reduce cruelty and improve justice. Beccaria said, reform the system. America said, cool, we'll just fry people faster. By the 20th century, the electric chair became a grim symbol of American justice, justified as humane, but often criticized as cruel and unreliable. Meanwhile, Italy, the country that gave us Beccaria, they eventually abolished the death penalty completely. Mic drop. However, we get the first proper pushes for prisoners' rights post-World War II. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, 1948, included dignity even for the incarcerated. Slowly, cruel punishments like whipping and chain gangs were abolished in many countries. So the next time someone tells you reform always leads to kindness, tell them about Beccaria, a man who dreamed of mercy and inspired one of the most shocking machines in history. Literally.